Wealth, fame, power. Michael Jordan, the king of pirates, attained everything this world had to offer. His final words before his death drove countless of men to the seas.
My treasure, if you want it, you can have it. Search for it. I left everything I gathered together in one place.
And so began the Great Hooper era. You see, Wemby? You just gotta have that dog in you, bro. Even if no one did something to you, you gotta find a reason to hate everybody. That hate in your heart is what's gonna take you to the next level, dog. Find someone to hate and use that to elevate your power. Hating isn't really my thing, but I get the message. So, who's that person gonna be? People been comparing me to some other lanky pirate on the seas. I always hated how people thought that we were on the same level. Perfect. Every opportunity you get, hate on that mother with all your heart.
Spurs Pirates set sail. Wemby versus Shea. Pere, 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 pere. 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 Gotcha.
We're giving you one option. You either turn him in or you watch that precious island of yours be destroyed.
I don't understand. The actions he took has nothing to do with me. He acts on his own.
I'm not here for a back and forth.
How do you expect me to turn him in?
Find a way. You have till February to figure it out.
Gotcha.
I can't believe it. They're really gonna do it. They're really gonna fall through on the buster call on Blue Star Island. What in the world did Luca discover? Why are they taking such drastic measures? I'm not sure, but these are the drastic actions the government takes to make sure information doesn't get leaked out to the public. And I'm guessing they thought that since the people were starting to question Nico's reasoning for banishing Luca, they got scared the truth would come out. But I'm gonna do everything in my power to find out what they're hiding. Blue Star Island is where this crew originated from. We gotta try to do something to stop it. We can't right now, since we're warlords, we're on a real tight string. Plus, since Luca left, we don't have enough strength to go up against that many Marines. But what we can do is keep using this title to our advantage to get us close to what the government is hiding. So we just leave the people on the island to get destroyed? Like I said, there's not much we could do. But there's one kid we have to save before they destroy the island. And who could that possibly be? He goes by the name of Flag. Cooper Flag. Whoa. So, this is our new ship?
Yeah. Since we left the Marines, we kinda don't have the funds for a better one.
Good thing you ate the fox fruit. Stealing loot and treasure should be an easy thing for you.
You're not wrong.
Well, everything is loaded on the ship.
And the log post is pointing to the next island. Well then. Let's go. It's time to sell the seas once again. Now, although Victor D. Wemby's journey on the seas had barely started, him and his crew were already showing flashes of how potentially strong they could be. With Wemby and his crew becoming a potential problem for the Marines, the government felt the need to place a bounty on each of the Spurs Pirates' heads. And as time went on, the Spurs Pirates continued to push deeper into the Grand Line on their tiny little ship, leading them toward their next destination. We're approaching land. Finally. I've been getting hungry. Hopefully there's some food here.
Wait. Before we land, there's something weird about this place.
I just looked through the scope of my sniper. It's like the island is completely vacant.
Yeah, it looks like this island faced some sort of attack that made everyone flee.
I wonder what could have done it. Let's anchor. Hopefully we come across something interesting. Now, fresh off their battle with the Spurs Pirates, a war that shook the seas and ended with them seizing one of the sacred writings of the ring poneglyphs, the Thunder Pirates set sail once again. But this time, their journey wasn't driven by conquest, it was driven by truth. After uncovering fragments of the Void Century and learning that the poneglyphs are more than just relics, but pieces of a story the world was never meant to hear, Shay had changed. The reckless hunger for power was already fulfilled by becoming a Yonko and being named the most valuable pirate on the seas the previous year. But now, his eyes were locked on something far greater. Not just the ring poneglyphs, but the truth of the world itself. And so with the crew now bound not just by ambition, but by purpose, the Thunder Pirates set their course towards the unknown. What happened to this island?
Blue Star Island. It's an island I heard the Maverick people used to reside in. This is supposedly the island guys like Dirk and more recently pirates like Luca came from.
Used to? What happened?
It's a mystery what happened to these people. Some say it was poorly managed by a tyrant. Some say it was destroyed by a muster cult for the betterment of the world. All I know is, when the king banished Luca from the island, he lost some serious funding and it's been downhill ever since. But I don't know what exactly caused it to be in this shape.
You think we could maybe find clues about the Void Century here?
I don't know. Probably not. Information on that topic isn't exactly just floating out there.
Maybe true, but it doesn't hurt to check.
Seems like someone already beat us to this island.
What in the world? Why would anyone else besides us be at this busted island?
I don't even know if they're pirates or not. It's just some random shit.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Whoever it is, don't let them leave this island. We may be able to get some valuable information out of them. Sink that ship and let's land.
Yes, sir.
Out of all the buildings we went into, how are we not able to find a lick of meat?
Pause.
What was that? I don't know. But why is there a cabin in the middle of the forest?
Because that's what the cabin is.
Do you think there's food inside there? Based on our luck, I doubt it. I don't see a fridge in here.
I don't know how we managed to get here, but these writings are very interesting.
What could these things mean? They look so cool.
Who's there?
Where the did you come from?
Whoever you are, please help me.
Who are you and what happened?
My name is King Nico. I used to rule this land.
Used to? What happened?
My people turned against me. They hate me. They hate me!
Well, what did you do?
I had to. He was getting too smart.
Had to do what?
I had to banish him. I had no choice.
Banish who?
Luca.
You
banished
who?
Dumb decision. Very foolish.
You don't understand. He was getting to know too much. The government, they left me no choice. I had no other option.
Why would the government order you to do something like that?
Because he knew too much.
Knew too much? Well, what did he know?
I can't tell you. I'm already into deep enough
If you want to get off this island, you're gonna need to tell us.
Fine. He was getting to know about an ancient weapon that's been passed down between Maverick captains since the beginning of our existence.
A weapon?
Even I don't know how powerful that thing is. But the government told me if I don't cut ties with Luca, I'd face some serious consequences.
Looks like you're already facing some type of consequence. Where is this weapon?
That's what Luca was beginning to find out. That's why they want him gone. No one is supposed to know where it's at.
Dang. Must be something real serious then.
What do these drawings mean?
Oh, that? It's an incomplete story that tells the history of the Maverick people.
Incomplete. What's missing?
See, the wall tells us what happens in our history from the time we were established as our own clan to up until our very first pirate embarked on the seas.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Yep.
He's one of my inspirations.
So, what do you want to do with him, Wemby?
Well, if he shows route to an island where some food is, I don't mind helping him out.
Thank you! I won't forget your kindness!
So, where is it that you taking us?
Yorkin.
Yorkie?
It's a diverse island that has plenty of different foods you guys could nourish yourself with.
Ah, that's all I need to hear.
Why do you want to go there out of all places? If I remember, that island isn't close to where we are.
It's one of the busiest islands in the world, so it's a perfect place for me to hide from the government and reinvent myself. Plus, I heard it's a land of many opportunities.
As long as there's good grub, I don't care where we go. Well, if it isn't the one and only, Wemby. I've been meaning to run into you after I saw you become a Yonko, but I didn't know I'd run into you this early. I see, you have that other lanky son of a with you. You talking about me?
Captain! That man right next to him is the former king of the Blue Star Island. He's the man who stupidly banished Luca from here.
It wasn't my decision!
Yeah, okay. Sure. Regardless whether it was your decision or not, a former king might contain some important information. Wemby, hand Nico over and I'll let you slide past.
I'd take his advice if I were you.
Not many crews make it past us without some PTSD. Can someone tell me why this bum is speaking to us? Bum. For some odd reason, I just can't stand you. It seems like we all have a problem that we all have to sort out then. Yeah, alright, we'll see about that. Lay a hand on my captain, and I swear it's up forever.
I really wouldn't do this if I were you. We're not the type to be playing with.
So that's what we're on, huh?
It's time to put my training to use. I hate we have to go this route, Wemby, but I feel like I should inform you that that ship of yours is long gone. Huh? So that's what that noise was. The only way you leave this island is if you hand over Nico. How dare you touch my ship? You're dead now. Come on, come on.
Well. Wemby has finally made his return on the seas after almost a year of hiatus, and it's safe to say he's already up to no good. And I can't lie to you, I'm kinda scared, cause despite his crew being so fresh and young, they're already establishing their presence on the seas. Some are already speculating that Wemby already has the strength of a Yonko. Now for some odd reason, the Spurs Pirates and the Thunder Pirates managed to meet up on Blue Star Island, the island where Luka was banished from just last year. Something I still don't understand why it happened, but I guess it's just not for me to know. Anyway, the Spurs Pirates somehow were able to defeat a newly named Yonko crew in the Thunder Pirates. Now here's what I'm saying. If the Spurs Pirates are already handling crews like the Thunder Pirates, who's having a very legendary campaign on the seas so far this year, the future is looking a little scary with Victor D. Wemby spearheading it. But on another note, the Marines are still looking to locate the Nick Pirates after their betrayal as warlords. And I heard the government is looking to pay a handsome price for the location or the capture of any member. Now look, I'm not no snitch, but hey, money's money, so if you need it, I'll take it.